So let us move to the next example. So what is the next example? See here. Find the position of center of mass of the system of three objects of masses 1 kg, 2 kg and 3 kg located at the corners of an equilateral triangle. Equilateral triangle means all sides are equal and all angles are 60 degree here. Okay. Now located at the corners of an equilateral triangle of side 1 meter means side of the equilateral triangle is given, that is how much 1 meter, and take 1 kg mass object at the origin. 1 kg mass anna origin da tagodri and 2 kg along the x axis. According to question I will draw the diagram. See here. So let us draw the equilateral triangle. So let us consider this is equilateral triangle and here all sides are equal. All sides means this side can be taken as 1 meter, this side also 1 meter and this is also 1 meter. Hence all sides are equal. Now let us take 1 kg here and next 2 kg taken along the x axis. What they said, 2 kg taken along the x axis. So this is, I will take x axis and this is y axis. See here, 1 kg taken at the origin. At the origin x and y both are 0. X coordinate is 0 and also y coordinate is also 0 at the origin. At the origin. But 1 kg is at the origin means x coordinate of the 1 kg is 0, y coordinate of the 1 kg is also 0. And next 2 kg along the x axis. 2 kg na x axis na ತಗೊಂತ ಹೇಳಿದಾನೆ. So here 2 kg. This is 2 kg. Then what are the coordinates of 2 kg? So the x coordinate of 2 kg is 1 meter. I will take it is x2 and y2. And x2 and y2 are the coordinates of 2 kg. Then see here, x2 is 1 meter. But what about y2? Y2 is 0 because on the x axis y coordinate is 0. Then it is 0. Then next I will take the third particle here. I will take it is A, B and it is C. The third particle is taken at the corner C. So what is the mass of the third particle? Sorry, third object, that is 3 kg. Then we have to find the coordinates of 3 kg. How to find the coordinates of 3 kg? First we have to find the x coordinate of 3 kg because 3 kg is in xy plane. 3 kg xy plane daga. Andre ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ರಿ, ಸೊ ಕಾರ್ನರ್ ಸೀಲಿಂದ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಎಕ್ಸಿಸ್ಗೆ ಒಂದು ಪರ್ಪೆಂಡಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಲೈನ್ ಡ್ರಾ ಮಾಡ್ರಿ. ಅದೇ ಥರ ಕಾರ್ನರ್ ಸೀಲಿಂದ y ಆಕ್ಸಿಸ್ಗೆ ಒಂದು ಪರ್ಪೆಂಡಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಲೈನ್ ಡ್ರಾ ಮಾಡಿ. ನಮಗೇನು ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ ಅವಾಗ? We will get the coordinates of 3 kg in the xy plane. Then see here. Then, so this is x3. x3 and y3 are the coordinates of 3 kg in xy plane. This is x3 and this is y3. This is y3 means this is also y3. Then what about x3? x3 is half of 1 meter. x3 1 meter ಅರ್ಧ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. Half of 1 meter. So what about x3? x3 is half of 1 meter. And what about y3? How to find y3? This is x3 and this is y3. How to find x3? We got that is how much? That is 1/2 meter. But what about y3? y3 can be determined by using sin 60 degree. So this is 60 because in equilateral triangle all sides are all angles are 60 degree. The angles are 60 degree. Then we got x3 how much? x3 is 1/2 meter. Then what about y3? How to find y3? By using sin of 60. Sin 60 is equal to opposite side divided by hypotenuse. Opposite side y3. Then what about hypotenuse? Hypotenuse is 1. hypotenuse ಎಷ್ಟಾದ್ರಿ 1 ಅದು. So this is 90 degree. So sin 60 is nothing but sin is nothing but opposite side divided by hypotenuse. Opposite is y3, hypotenuse is 1, then y3 by 1. Then y3 is equal to sin 60 degree. Then what about sin 60? That is root 3 by 2. Sin 60 value how much? That is root 3 by 2. Root 3 by 2 meter. Root 3 by 2 meter. So see here once again, what are the position coordinates of 1 kg, 0 and 0. Position coordinates of 2 kg, 1 and 0, because 2 kg is along x-axis at a distance of 1 meter from the origin. But its y coordinate is 0 because 2 kg is on x-axis. On the x-axis y coordinate is 0. But third object is in a plane, xy plane. Andra ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಎರಡು coordinates ಇರುತ್ತೆ, x coordinate ಅದರ ಜೊತೆ y coordinate. Then how to find x coordinate and y coordinate of the third object? So by drawing the perpendicular line from 3 kg to the x-axis and also 3 kg to the y-axis, means corner C to the x-axis, corner C to the y-axis. Then corner C to the x-axis means we will get the midpoint of AB. What is the midpoint of AB? AB is 1 meter. Then midpoint of AB, that is 1 by 2 meter. Okay. Then x3 is 1 by 2 and y3 is how much? Y3 we got root 3 by 2. Then our aim is to find the position of center of mass of the system of how many objects? 3 objects. See here. The position of center of mass along the x-axis, that is m1 x1 plus m2 x2 plus m3 x3. Here 3 objects are there. 3 objects are there. Means 3 particles are there. m1 x1 plus m2 x2 plus m3 x3 divided by total mass of the system m1 plus m2 plus m3. Then substitute the values. Position of the center of mass of the 3 objects along the x-axis. What about m1? m1 is 1. But what about x1? x1 is 0. x1 is 0 plus then m2 is 2. What about x2? x2 is 1. x2 is 1 because 2 kg is along x-axis, means its x coordinate is 1 meter. 2 into 1 plus m3 is 3 and x3, we need x3 is 1 by 2 meter, whole divided by total mass of the system 1 plus 2 plus 3, that is 6. Then 1 into 0, then 2 plus 3 by 2 whole divided by 6. What is LCM here? 2 is the LCM. 4 plus 3 divided by 2 whole divided by 6. It is 7 by 2 whole divided by 6. Then it is 7 by 12. 7 by 12 meter. It is the position of the center of mass of the 3 objects along the x-axis. In similar manner, again we are going to find the position of the center of mass along the y-axis. YCM is equal to m1 y1 plus m2 y2 plus m3 y3. Again there are how many particles? 3 particles are there na, divided by total mass of the system m1 plus m2 plus m3. Again substituting the values. What about m1? m1 is 1. Mass of the first object 1 kg and y1 is 0 because 1 kg is at origin. When the 1 kg is at origin, its x coordinate and y coordinate both are 0. 0. Y1 is 0. Then what about M2? M2 is 2. Then what is the y coordinate of 2 kg? We are going to find the position of center of mass along y axis. Y coordinate of 2 kg is again 0. Plus what about M3? M3 is 3. And y coordinate of 3 kg is, that is root 3 by 2. Whole divided by total mass of the system, that is again 6 kg. These two are 0 na? Then next 3 into root 3 by 2 divided by 6. So this 2 comes to the denominator. 3 into root 3 to 6 is 12. 2 6 is 12. Then next 3 1s are 3 4s are. Then it is root 3 by 4 meter. It is root 3 by 4 meter. Hence this is the answer. What is the position of the center of mass of 3 objects? Position of center of mass of system of 3 objects is XCM, YCM. So XCM we got 7 by 12 meter, 7 by 12 meter, and YCM we got root 3 by 4 meter. Hence this is the answer. Here in the given example, a long rod is given and the length of the long rod is how much? 1 meter. And this long rod is made of 4 different materials. What are those materials? Iron, lead, aluminium and copper. Then what is the length of the iron? 0.2 meter. Length of the lead 0.3 meter. Length of the aluminium 0.2 meter. And length of the copper 0.3 meter. Then the total length of the rod is how much? 1 meter. Because 0.2 plus 0.3, 0.5. Then 0.5 plus 0.2, 0.7. 0.7 plus 0.3, that is 1 meter long. Okay. Then so what is our question? Our question is to find the position of the center of mass of the rod from the end O. Ellinda find out ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. End O ನಿಂದ center of mass position find out ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. Okay. Then now see. So density of iron is given. The density of iron how much given? That is 7.9 into 10 to the power of 3 kg per meter cube. Then density of lead, that is 11.4 into 10 to the power of 3 kg per meter cube. Density of aluminium 2.7 into 10 to the power of 3 kg per meter cube. And last one, density of copper, that is 8.9 into 10 to the power of 3 kg per meter cube. And see here, then the area of each material is same. What is same? Area is same. But what are different here? The lengths of the materials are different. What is the length of the iron? 0.2. Length of the lead 0.3. Then length of the aluminium 0.2 and length of the copper 0.3. Then total length of the rod is how much? 1 meter. Okay. Now by using the densities of material, we can find their masses. How to find the mass here? So solution for the given question. What is the formula to find the position of the center of mass along the x-axis? Because the rod is placed along the x-axis. What is the formula? That is XCM is equal to M1 into X1. Here M1 is nothing but mass of the iron. X1 is nothing but the position of the total mass of the iron from the O. So ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಒಂದು ಮಟೀರಿಯಲ್ ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಏನಿತ್ತು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅದರ ಟೋಟಲ್ ಮಾಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾನ್ಸಂಟ್ರೇಟ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ? ಜಿಯೋಮೆಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಸೆಂಟರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾನ್ಸಂಟ್ರೇಟ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಮಿಡ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾನ್ಸಂಟ್ರೇಟ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. See, this is iron. Let us take this iron. Where is center mass is located? its entire mass is located at the midpoint. So where its entire mass is located, the entire mass of the iron is located at the midpoint of the iron from the O, that is at what distance? That is at the distance of 0.1 meter. So let us discuss that one. See. Then M1 into X1 plus M2 into X2 plus M3 into X3 plus M4 into X4. Because 4 materials are there, divided by total mass of the system. M1 plus M2 plus M3 plus M4. Then next, what we have to find? We have to find the mass of the iron. M1 is nothing but mass of the iron. M2 is nothing but mass of the lead. M3 is nothing but mass of the aluminum, and M4 is nothing but mass of the copper. Okay. Now let us find mass of the iron. Mass of the iron. How to find mass here? By using the density formula. Density given. Okay. So what is the density? Rho is equal to mass per volume. Density is nothing but mass per volume. Then mass is equal to density into volume. Density into volume. Okay. Now, so I will take the mass of the iron that can be taken as M1. Okay. Then density of iron. So density of iron. Then we can write volume as cross section area into length, that gives the volume of the rod. Okay. See here. Rho into A into M. Rho into A into M. Instead of rho, you can take D also. D is nothing but here density. Okay. Now, so density of iron I will take rho 1. Then area is A. Length of the iron can be taken as M1. Okay. Then substitute the values and you will get the mass of the iron. Okay. So rho 1. Rho 1 means density of iron. That is how much? 7.9 into 10 to the power of 3 kg per meter cube. Then area is same for every material. Area per material is same. Then keep as it is. Then what is the length of the iron? Length of the iron is 0.2, and substitute the value, you will get the mass of the iron. And similarly, mass of the lead. That is M2 is equal to density of the lead. Density of the lead. Rho 2 is nothing but here. Density of the lead. That is how much? 11.4 into 10 to the power of 3 kg per meter cube. And into area and length of the lead. L2. So what is the length of the lead? 0.3. Again substitute the values, you will get the answer. See here. In case of this one, rho 1 is how much? Density of iron, that is 7.9 into 10 to the power of 3, and the length of the iron, that is 0.2 into A. That gives the mass of the iron. In similar manner, we are going to find the mass of the lead. See here. What is the density of lead? 11.4 into 10 to the power of 3. Length of the lead, that is 0.3 into cross section area. In similar manner, we are going to find the masses here. Okay. Next, mass of the, which is the third material. Third material is aluminum. Mass of the aluminum. So that can be written as M3 is equal to density of the aluminum into cross section area of the aluminum into length of the aluminum. So what is the density of the aluminum? That is 2.7. 2.7 into 10 to the power of 3, and L3, length of the aluminum how much given? That is 0.2, and area, that is A. That is A. And next one, last one, mass of the copper. Mass of the copper. Mass of the copper. That can be taken as F4. So that is equal to density of the copper into area of the copper into length of the copper. So density of the copper how much given? 8.9 into 10 to the power of 3. 8.9 into 10 to the power of 3. Length of the copper 0.3 into A. A is the cross section area. That is not given, but cross section area is same for 4 materials. Okay now. Next, we got masses now. Then we can find x1, x2, x3 and also x4. Then the position coordinate of the total mass of the iron from the O. The position coordinate of the total mass of the iron from the O. See how to find that one. Once again I will draw the diagram. This long rod having how many materials? 4 materials. Then let us take it is iron. I will take it is iron. Then where its entire mass is located? Exactly at midpoint, because this rod is uniform. If the substance is uniform, then its total mass is located at exactly at the midpoint now. Okay. So the total mass of this iron is at the exactly at midpoint. The length of the iron is how much? 0.2 meter given. But the total mass of this iron from the end O is at what distance? It is at 0.1 meter. It is at 0.1 meter. So x1, what about x1? x1 is 0.1 meter. x1 ಎಷ್ಟಾಯ್ತು 0.1 meter. 0.1 meter. Next one. After that, lead is there. So where its total mass is located? Again, exactly at the midpoint of the lead. So see, this is the lead. But the total mass of the lead from the end O we have put it, from end O. So it is at what distance now? This is 0.3. Total length of the lead is 0.3. But its entire mass is located at 0.15. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಒಂದು ರಾಡ್ ಐತಂದ್ರೆ ಇದರ ಟೋಟಲ್ ಮಾಸ್ ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಮಿಡ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಲೊಕೇಟ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತಂದ್ರೆ ಎಂಡ್ ಓಲಿಂದ ತಗೋಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಇಷ್ಟು ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ತಗೋಬೇಕು. ಎಷ್ಟು ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ರೀ? ಇದರಿಂದ ಅರ್ಧದಷ್ಟು ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ತಗೋಬೇಕು. ಈ ರಾಡಿನ ಲೆಂತ್ ಅರ್ಧದಷ್ಟು ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ತಗೋಬೇಕು. ಈ ರಾಡ್ ಲೆಂತ್ ಅರ್ಧ ಎಷ್ಟಾಗುತ್ತೆ? 0.15 ನ. ಸೊ 0.15 ಪ್ಲಸ್ 0.2 then that is 0.35. That is 0.35. x2 is how much? 0.35 meter. 0.35 meter. Then the length of the lead is how much? The length of the lead is 0.3. But its entire mass is located at the 0.15 meter. Because the entire mass can be exactly located at the midpoint of the uniform rod. Because the rod is uniform. Then next. After that, aluminum. Again, its total mass is located exactly at midpoint. So 0.2. Midpoint of 0.2 is 0.1. 0.1. Then this is 0.2. This is 0.3, and this is 0.1. 0.2 plus 0.3 plus 0.1. That is how much? 0.6. That is 0.6 meter. And in similar manner, this one. So x1, what about x1? 0.1 meter. It is the position of the entire mass of the iron from the O. Then x2, the position of the entire mass of the lead from the O. That is how much? That is 0.35 meter. 0.35 meter. And x3, position of the total mass of the aluminium from the end O. We are going to take from end O. End O is the total. So aluminium the total mass is located at 0.2 the ardhadalli located. 0.2 the ardha is 0.1. So 0.1 plus 0.3 plus 0.2, that is how much? 0.6. 0.6 meter from the end O. We are going to take from the end O. And similarly, the position of the total mass of the copper from the end O. So what is the half of 0.3? Half of 0.3 is 0.15. 0.15. Then 0.2 plus 0.3 plus 0.2 and it is 0.15. Then what about this one? 0.2 plus 0.3, 0.5, 0.7, 0.7 plus 0.15, 0.85 meter. 0.85 meter. And we got the masses and also we got the positions. Then substitute these values in this equation, we will get the answer, that is about 0.481 meter from the end O. And what is the position of the center of mass from the end O? From the end O. M1 this much value here, and M2 given here, M3 given here, and M4 given here. Substitute the values. Again M1, M2, M3 values are substituted here. X1, X2, X3 and X4 we got here. Then substitute them. A values are substitute ಮಾಡಿ. But ಇಲ್ಲಿ cancel ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, A cancel ಆಗಿ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. ನಮಗೆ ಫೈನಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಮಾಡಿದಷ್ಟು 0.81 meter. What is the position of the center of mass from the end O? That is 0.481 meter. Hence this is